Hey YouTube, I've heard actually so many people complaining about makeup being so expensive and you have to have that makeup to look good. And all of the makeup I use, every single thing is under $10. Um, I use makeup from Dollar Store, from Walmart, and it does not have to be a $20 eyeliner to look good. So I'm gonna show you. Of course, I already have my makeup on, so it's kind of hard to, show you how I do it, but I will try to explain, and I'll make a makeup tutorial another time that'll help, if you have any questions, then okay. Um, the first thing that I use is, I actually bought this the other day, and it works really, really well. I like it. It's called Clean Finish by Rimmel London, and it's actually really good. I really like this stuff. It has, the applicator is kind of like a shovel looking thing, which is new to me. I'm not used to this, nor am I really used to liquid foundation. I already have some on, but just to show you, see, you just put it on like that, and just rub it in. But be careful not put too much on, because if you do, it'll get all blotchy looking and just not good. What I use after that is, by the way, this Rimmel London Clean Finish, I got it for $4 at Walmart. Yeah, that's a really good price. The next thing I use is a Wet n Wild Color Recon. I don't know if you can see that well. It's actually a bronzer. The color of it is, I'm not sure, but I think it's the lightest color they have. I got a little sponge thing, and I just dab it on my face. I use it as a face powder because it's not expensive at all. I believe this was about $4 at Dollar General too. So the next thing I use after I've done all that to my face, I get, again, a cheap, this is about $3, Dollar General. It's a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. The color that I use is the lightest color. It's not white, but it's kind of like a nude color. Of course, you can tell it's almost all gone. I get that, and I put it, I put it right above my eyes, just like all over, because it makes your eyes pop out even more if there's a lighter color all the way around it, though not too noticeable. It has to be a natural color. It can't be like solid white all over your eyes, because then that'll just look weird. And let's see, the next thing I use Maybelline Eye Studio. It's like a gel liner. It's actually really good. It looks like there's not a whole bunch in there, which really there isn't, but you barely need any whenever you use it. It comes with a little stick. You just dab in there. You do not get a whole bunch on it. You just get a little bit, and you wipe it on your eyes. I do the top part of my liner with it, which whenever I do the top part, I make a, how do I explain this? I make it go up a little further in the middle, and then I make it go down, kind of like an arc, you know? And then I, stop right down here. And I do that with both sides, and then I put this away, because this can last a long time if you just use it on the top. This next makeup, it's a Wet n Wild again. It's the H2O proof liquid liner. This stuff lasts a long time for me, and I use it at the very bottom. I'll go over it to help you see. I use it at the very bottom, and I just do it like that. I connect it, I make it go out a little bit more, and then I just make a straight line going all the way across, just about halfway through the bottom half of your eye. I go out, and then I make kind of a straight line, and that actually, it makes your eye look bigger, and it looks really nice. I've had compliments on my makeup a lot, and I always have people asking me, how do you do that? How do you do your makeup? Why is it so straight? Stuff like that, and I'm like, I might as well make a tutorial about it. So this is about, how much? This was $2 at Dollar General, so all this stuff is really cheap. After I do that under my eyes on both sides, then I get this is LA Colors, this is a jumbo, let me see, eye pencil, and it's white. By the way, I had trouble with this and I actually had to Google it. Yes, it is sharpenable. I thought it was a roll up and I was sitting here trying to roll this up, and no, it doesn't. You actually have to sharpen this, and yeah. What I do is I barely put it in the corners. Make sure you do not put too much. It has to be really thin line. If you put too much, it'll look bad and it'll just gross. And yeah, that's what I do. A lot of people, they put it under on their waterline like this. Though for me, I can't always. You see, it makes your eyes look bigger in a way. Well, from farther away, I guess. And yeah, a lot of people do that. Though I can't keep water in my eye, oh my gosh, my water line too long, or it'll make my eyes kind of start tearing up. But that's just me. This next makeup I use, it's the after I'm all done with that, actually I go back to this and I use a light color, and I put it back on top just in case my makeup got all smudged and stuff. Then of course, like everybody else, use a eyelash curler, crunch, 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 and then here we go again for the cheap makeup. I use Great Lash, lots of lashes. This oh my gosh, this mascara is actually really good. Even though it's cheap, you may not like the thought of it, but it's actually really good. You see this brush? It doesn't have, it has, it gets bigger as it goes up, which is a good thing, because whenever you're trying to do your lashes right here, you don't want to have it really long to where you're stabbing your eye, you know what I mean? And it has just the right amount of mascara on it whenever it comes out that you don't need to waste a whole bunch. Whenever I put my mascara on, I get it and I shake it like this, going from the bottom as close to my eyes as I can, and then going up like that. It helps make your eyes look, I guess you could say, longer and fuller. It makes them look darker. A lot of people think that I wear false lashes, which I guess in a way I know how they see that. I've actually had people try pulling on my lashes because they think they're fake. Like, no, these things are not fake. I just use my mascara and put it on differently so that it makes your eyelashes look a lot longer, and it actually works. It's not one of those techniques that people put on here that does not work. This really does. The next thing that I use is Hard Candy Blush. This is just the regular pink color, and I use just a big fluffy brush, dab it on there. Whenever I put it on, I go kind of circular, and I just go like this. I don't have a certain technique to it, but just that. And try to not clump it up too much, and just put just the right amount on there. You don't want to look, too bad, because especially once you get outside, it'll be a little bit brighter than it is when you're doing it in the house. That's just about it. So I can show you how I do my gradient lip. It's just it's something that it's not that hard to do, but once you start, you have to kind of finish it because you don't want to be in the middle of it and it looking bad. What I do is I get a red lipstick, just any red lipstick. This is the Color Workshop. My friend gave me a makeup set because she knows I like makeup. And what you do is you get the red and you just put it like just in the middle. And on top. Okay. Smear it some, make sure it's blended. And then what this is still a Color Workshop. It's kind of like a shimmery sort of color, so it's not too much. And I put it just down here and just on top. You try to not go over the red. and it makes it and then this is optional, I guess, if you want it a little bit lighter. This is, what is this? This is Revlon Nude Attitude lipstick. It's just regular nude color, and I just kind of go over it like that. And then your lips are kind of gradient, but not too much. Now sometimes, like, this is just really cheap. I don't even remember where I got it. Cupcakes lip gloss. You can just use any lip gloss, and you can just kind of apply it on top. That way it looks, you know, just a lot better. Now that's the end of my makeup tutorial. I hope you liked my first YouTube video, and I plan on making more. So try it out if you want. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep it like that. And yeah. Also, this is just optional if you want to. There's this Maybelline cover stick that I like to use under my eyes, which I completely forgot about while doing that video. I don't know how I forgot, but like, you put it underneath your eyes just like this, and basically you just smudge it under. Just smear it, make it look nice. But whenever you do this, get a shade darker than what you would normally get. Not too dark, but just a little bit, because you don't want it showing up as your eye, as it looking obvious. If it's lighter, then it's gonna look really obvious that you just put, you know, something underneath your eye to make it look better. You know what I mean? Make it look as natural as you can by using a lighter color. Darker. By using a darker color, my bad. And that's it. It's the makeup. Well, I hope you liked it. It was just a whole bunch of cheap little makeup. You can get all of this at Dollar Store or Walmart. You know, I hope you guys liked. This is probably under or just about $20 altogether. So, bye. Have fun. Hope you like the makeup tutorial.